10 inspirational quotes that will motivate you to reach your goals 10 times faster. You sure have some goals that are very important to you. What I don't know is whether or not you have the motivation required to pursue those goals. You see, without daily motivation, you cannot have the required strength to fight for the future you desire. That's why we want to use this video to inspire and encourage you by sharing with you 10 inspirational quotes that will motivate you to reach your goals. If you're new here, consider subscribing so you won't miss other interesting videos like this. 1. When everything seems to be going against you, remember that the airplane takes off against the wind, not with it. Henry Ford. The toughest period of my adult life was from the day I went fully into the business world to the day I had my first breakthrough. Between these 2 days were 8 years of terror and horror. But I always had the reason to smile because I've read several stories of successful people, and all of them without much exception only became successful after they had gone through very tough situations. Listen to this. The reason why you cry when you fail is because you think of failure as a bad thing. What if you start seeing failure as a normal thing we all have to experience before we can succeed? The airplane has to go against the wind to actually fly. You have to do the same. You have to go against the wind or you'll never fly. 2. I don't believe in failure. It is not failure if you enjoyed the process. Oprah Winfrey. I remember seeing my daughter trying to sit, crawl and walk. All these stages of growth are filled with enormous failures, but children smile through them all. To sit, walk or talk, children have to go through hundreds of failures. Yet, they cry and go back to try again because they understand that those falling and failing are just normal processes to a new level of growth. Until you have this same attitude, you can't succeed in life. You must see failure as a process and enjoy the process. 3. You may encounter many defeats, but you must not be defeated. That in fact, it may be necessary to encounter defeats so we can know who the hell we are. Maya Angelou. Life is much more experimental than smooth. Ask great inventors and they will tell you that oftentimes they make great inventions while trying something entirely different. Similar things happen all the time with our life. You really won't know who you are or what you're capable of doing until you pull yourself out and try many things. Yes, you'll fail, but in the process, you'll have better understanding about who you are and what you're capable of doing. This in turn will make all your failures a blessing rather than a curse. 4. We gain strength and courage and confidence by each experience in which we really stop to look fear in the face. We must do that which we think we cannot. Eleanor Roosevelt. Today, when you see anyone you consider to be fearless, don't ever believe they were born that way. Many people who are courageous public speakers today were afraid of public speaking just a decade ago. Many who take great business risks today were cowards just in the last 10 years. So, how did these people transform their life from fear to faith? It's as simple as doing what you fear. Nike says, just do it. And that's a great advice. Just do it. 5. There is no passion to be found in playing small, in settling for a life that is less than what you are capable of living. Nelson Mandela. Show me anyone who is passionate and I'll show you someone who is pursuing something that's bigger than himself. Your life will be boring if your dream is boring. The only way to have an exciting life is to have exciting dreams that drive you to do things that are not normal or comfortable. 6. Never give up, for that is just the place and time that the tide will turn. Harriet Beecher Stowe. I got my first breakthrough in business just at the time when I've exhausted all the strength I thought I had. It was a tough journey and all I had to do was to hang in there. Even though I had no strength to pursue my dream as hard as I used to, I decided to take little steps each day, no matter how small it was. Then I struck gold. Listen, looking back is not an option. Giving up isn't an option. As long as you've decided what you want to achieve with your life, your determination should be to do something about your dream every day till you achieve your dream. Don't be discouraged by your slow progress at the beginning. Just hang up there and take daily baby steps forward. 7. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Eleanor Roosevelt. I'm convinced that the number one reason why most people don't pursue their dreams is because they really don't believe in such dream in the first place. If for instance you believe that you can be a great musician, you'll sing every day. No matter how terrible your composition is, you'll take time to compose every day. People who are passive about their dreams are like that because deep within them, they don't really believe the possibility of their dreams. What then can you do to believe in your dreams? Read books written by people who have achieved what you want to achieve. Their stories will show you how ordinary people achieved extraordinary things, and this will make you believe in yourself and your dreams. 8. Don't watch the clock. Do what it does. Keep going. Sam Levinson. The clock is always working, and that's what you have to do about your goal. You must wake up every day to do something about your goal, no matter how little that is. Any day you spend without moving a little forward towards your goal is actually not your day. It's a wasted day. 9. Press on. Nothing in the world can take the place of persistence. Talent will not. Nothing is more common than unsuccessful men with talent. Genius will not. The world is full of educated derelicts. Persistence and determination alone are omnipotent. Ray Kroc. Most people in the world think they should be able to achieve their dreams by trying a few times. I'm sorry, except you're willing to die trying, you can't achieve very important goals. Persistence, persistence, persistence. That's the name of the road that leads to success. If you can't wait, you can't win. 10. Change your life today. Don't gamble on the future. Act now without delay. Simone de Beauvoir. This is the end of the whole matter. Actions. Massive actions. Don't be deceived by the movies or get rich quick stories. Meaningful things aren't achieved by dreaming about them. It takes months and years of consistent actions to really achieve anything worthwhile. Don't be afraid of getting out and getting your hands dirty, because that's the only way you can move close to your dreams. Hope this video is helpful. Thank you for watching our videos. We'd like to give you another interesting video for you to enjoy next. But before then, our team will be very happy if you can like this video and share it with your friends on social media. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss other interesting videos like this. Look at your screen now to see 2 other videos we handpicked for you to enjoy next. We love you.